Hey guys, and welcome back to Top 5 Esports. Today, we'll be breaking down the top 5 ways you can take your Blackout game to the next level. Since the mode just came out, there's tons of players looking to be the best of the best. That means that in order to keep up with your enemies, you'll need to know some quick and easy tips that will allow you to nab the elusive win. Before we get started, we want to hear from you, the audience. Blackout puts players of all different styles and skill levels against one another. That means that new players might have to face off against pros who will easily take them out. Do you think it's still possible for new players to enjoy Blackout, or is it too easy for experienced players to kill them every time? Let us know in the comments down below. Now let's get straight into the video. Number 5. First up, we have Stutter Shooting. Stutter Shooting is a great way to deal quick damage to an enemy without exposing yourself to their line of fire. A simple way to stutter shoot is to position yourself behind cover, like a wall or a building. Stay behind the edge of the wall where you're sure the enemy can't hit you. Then move quickly in and out of cover and time your shots. It takes a few tries to get used to, but it's a very useful skill when you're alone and have to engage in a firefight at low HP. As a useful side note, once you get the kill, always stay within walking distance of cover. You don't want to be caught off guard as you run toward your dead enemy to steal their loot. Number 4. At number 4, we have a bit of controversial advice. While everyone wants to be a hero, sometimes it's best to admit that you've been dealt a bad hand by RNG. If you ever find yourself without any decent weapons or armor, and you have no safe places to search for loot, it's best to reset and start a new match. This way, you'll save time and energy rather than wasting all of it trying to camp most of the game, only to be taken out by a guy with level 3 armor and a sniper rifle. Number 3. Vehicles are a great way to get from point A to point B, and roads are the best place to drive them if you're in a rush. But keep in mind, you're basically a flashing target for any sniper who is perched on high ground. Try to avoid using vehicles unless necessary, and when you do, always prefer a longer route in covered areas instead of speeding across wide open spaces. Vehicles are much more effective when teammates can ride with you and provide cover fire. Riding alone leaves you extremely vulnerable, since it's impossible to shoot and drive in a strategic pattern. Number 2. At number 2, we have some simple advice. Don't fire more shots than you need to. When you see an enemy moving, your instinct might be to fire at will, but that's where most people go wrong. When you start firing, you not only alert that person to your position, but also any surrounding enemies waiting for people just like you to make the same mistake. In that moment, you're the open target, not him. So take a second to plan and time your shots. Number 1. Finally, it's important to relax. Take it easy, it's just a game. There's no need to rush into it. Your mental state definitely affects your reflexes, so if you go into a game tense, then your muscles are going to stiffen up and you won't be able to react as quickly. If you're in a tense situation, just take a second to plan your move. Oftentimes, your enemy will make a mistake and you can take advantage of it. When you see amateur players rise to fame, it's because they've logged thousands of hours of practice. While it's great to show off to your friends just how good you are, remember that wins don't really matter if you aren't getting any enjoyment out of the game. These tips are simple ways you can improve every day to make yourself a better player. Well, that wraps it up for today's video. If you enjoyed today's top 5, please like and share down below. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.